Welcome back. So my name is Eric Mukira, and in my last video we left it at Quinton, who is my son. Now just before I briefly talk about Quinton, we'll go back to why we are here, autism. So this disorder usually affects a child's communication, behavior, and social interaction. So when we say communication, for example, Quinton, there was delayed speech. That means for a period of time, he could not be able to talk. That means at some point, I'll tell you my success story of Quinton finally speaking at the age of 9 years. So we already have one example, and that is delayed speech. A child who cannot talk at all. Then the behavior issues are usually so unique. Your child might develop some behavior issues that you've never seen before. So in this particular aspect, Quinton would arrange objects that had the same color in a certain pattern, and others that had a different color in a certain pattern. He would cover his ears because some sounds were affecting him, were affecting his personality, and he wanted to shed them off. He wanted to block a piece of the world from his mind. So these are behaviors that you've never seen before, and once you see them, you definitely know that your child has aspects of autism. Social interaction. The child does not want to interact with other kids, and when he wants to interact with other kids, he chooses the age that he wants to interact with. An intelligent child who is already a genius will choose older students or older kids to interact with, or probably just stay with the adults. Why? Because his brain development is not of a normal child. It has developed quite so fast, and he has to look for a way, for a channel to just channel his ideas, his ideologies, and that will be with adults and not the younger children. So autism is a spectrum that has so many conditions, and a parent who is concerned about the growth of a child must look at that child in a different manner. But at the end of the day, autistic children are normal children. I am different, but I am not less. Autism is not tragedy. Ignorance is the tragedy. So in my next video, I'll talk about the causes of autism and how to go about a child who has autism. And I'll keep on referring to Quinton so that you have an exact first-hand experience with a child who has been autistic before.